Do you have mic problems?
Well, the polarity was reversed. Every time I backed up into the mic, I'm... No!
Yeah, I noticed that.
Maddie? From now on, can we put that mic on the lower one? Because every time I touched it, it was I got really shocked.
From now on, doesn't start until Panama.
Oh, you know what we should get? One of those boxes like in the studio. So we could get Yes, sir. It's hot in Maine. I can't understand this.
Hot in Maine?
Hot
What are
in
you
Maine.
kidding me? Come back in a month. We're going to have snow up to the windows, up to the 3rd floor. You have to be psyched. Well, let me introduce you first. This is Danny Klein I'm speaking with, the bass player for the Geils band, who put a magnificent performance on today here at the Bangor Auditorium. And Danny, do you have to be psyched before a performance, or can you just walk on and play?
I can usually just get into it. Just come on, and as the set goes on, get more and more up.
Last year you told me that, well, Peter told me, that you had no plans on touring abroad, although Puerto Rico was an exception, which it turned out to be pretty successful. What promoted the band in giving a concert in Zurich?
Well, we did a whole tour in Europe with Emerson, Lake and Palmer, which was a good opportunity to get to a lot of countries, a lot of people, because they were all sold out. So we took the opportunity and went over there.
Because I went over to Europe this summer, and I saw this poster, Jay Geils Band in Zurich, Switzerland. It really flipped me out, you know? How did the audiences react?
They were good. They were very nice.
They're different than ours?
Yeah.
In what respect?
I just into music in a different way. They're not into jumping up and down, and you know, they sit there and listen to it and get into it. Instead of dancing in the aisles.
Yeah, more confined.
A little bit.
Assuming from what I've read of the Puerto Rican festival, it was not in accordance at all with the other rock festivals. The mood generated, the crowd was really violent. Were you uncomfortable on stage, or didn't you sense any feeling of unrest in the crowd?
No, I didn't notice anything because we just went to the field, played, and then left. I wasn't there any length of time to get into it. I didn't see any incidents like that. Right?
Because there were a lot of murders.
I heard there was things going on, but I didn't see anything myself.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
I got a good question for you.
Okay.
Are you going to go back to University of Perversity for graduate work?
The School for the Tool, postgraduate work.
Right.
Going for my doctorate.
Are you ever thought of doing any graduate work when someday maybe your career will ever end, which hopefully it never does?
Time off, I wouldn't mind going to music school, learning some theory. I don't know if I have time to do that.
Why hasn't the band come along with any new hit singles in the last couple months?
Well, we've been touring since we got back from Europe because we had that whole month off. And we haven't had much time to get into new material. We get the live album out, and we're working on the studio album right now. So that should be coming out. It's coming.
That's good. Is rock and roll living better than ever? I mean, last year Peter told me, Jesus, rock and roll never died.
Never did.
No, it's still living good, huh?
It was always there. It'll always be there.
Anyway. Jay Geils seems to be a quiet and a humble person, but when he's away from the audience's surroundings, is he more verbal, you know?
I don't know. You know, amongst ourselves, we're different than if there are other people there.
Are you all friends? I mean, close friends?
We've known each other for years.
Do you have any more gigs planned in Maine this year?
I don't know. I only know till middle October, end of October.
Last year you were over in Colby, and then you came back here. And that's a lot for Maine, for one group to do.
We've played in Maine over the years. We played a lot of gigs in Maine, even when we were just regional. Yeah.
You really like it up here?
Audience in Maine are very good. They really get off on it.
What do you think of this Jimmy Castor group?
I really dig them. The single that they had out, I was really flipped that over. And the bass player is amazing.
Yeah.
Good band.
The lead singer puts on a really good show also.
Very good band.
How many states do you plan to cover on this tour?
But
What's
we're not
left of it?
really touring. We just do this all the time.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, just constantly.
Which area of the country do you find your music most appreciated?
Well, it's hard to say because we haven't played a lot of areas like Southwest, Deep South. But we just around about everywhere we go. West Coast, East Coast, Detroit, you know, everywhere.
You mostly do you do a lot on the East Coast. You really do. Have you been to California recently?
Yeah, we've been there a couple of times. We're going out there in a couple of weeks again. Do some gigs.
When's your next stop in New York?
I don't know. We were just at the Academy a few weeks ago.
And I saw you at Nassau Coliseum, which
Right.
was a fabulous concert there with Black Sabbath. They're really good. Yeah. Well, it's been nice speaking with you, Danny.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you soon again.
We'll be back.
I hope so.